Greetings. This is TK Trav, aka Travis Magus, here with LVX777. Absolutely. Today, I'm gonna unbox a book, a special book, a book that I've been waiting on, but now I have it in my possession. To study, of course. Oh yeah. Greetings. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing fabulous. Thank you for asking. What's good, Gemma Thorne? Good to see you. So yeah, today I'm gonna unbox a book, and I usually do this on Instagram, but we're gonna do this on YouTube because this book is pretty awesome. I already know it is. I didn't read it yet, but everything just happens to fall right into place, you know? What's good, Harv Harry? Greetings. Whoops. Alright, let's fix that. I tried this a little bit earlier, but the audio was not happening. What's good, Kiana? Good to see you. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying your wonderful wintertime pole shift, or whatever people are saying is happening right now. Apparently it's 2012 all over again. Whatever. But yeah. All right. Good morning, Joanne Reeves. Susan Timone, good to see you. So, I got a book that I received in the mail, and it actually got here on the Lunar Eclipse. That was so incredible. But yeah, nobody checked the mail until I just checked it, like just now. Usually I check it, you know, every day because I'm always getting books, but for some reason, and it was crazy because that night I had this really vivid dream about this haunted house that this girl was giving me a tour of, and towards the end of that dream she did this spell, and like the walls began to course with the elements, right? First it was like the lightning element, and the lightning embodied itself into this female, and it came out of the wall, and each one of the elements did that. Then like the water element came out as a woman, and then the fire and the earth, and it was extremely vivid and very symbolic. And then that day I got a book that arrived much sooner than expected, and it was absolutely pertaining to the 5 elements, but I'm not going to show that one. I'm going to show this one, which also came and I was waiting on, but didn't know that it arrived. So I guess without further ado, I might as well open it and stop dragging on, right? So this is a package, and it has a book in it. 333. So this is a book that came out exactly 2 months ago, and every time I get on social media, I see all these people talking about it. I see everybody posting pictures with it and making reviews. So apparently this is some pretty hot shit, you know. I kind of hesitated at first because I didn't think that it was gonna be going along with what I was currently studying, but I was completely wrong because it absolutely goes along with everything I've been studying. Going from the Kabbalah excuse me, first going from Goetia, which is absolutely Masonic, right? The Goetia is one of the hidden keys of Freemasonry. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know a lot of things. And then moving now gradually into the Tantric system and the Vedic system, which deals intricately with Kundalini and the chakras and meditation and all these different things. So in a way, my current studies have been leading me to combine the East and the West. So, yeah, I took a second look and decided, yo, I really need to get this book. Not because everyone is talking about it and this is like the new hot shit, but because this has pertinent information towards what I've been researching. So let's get right down to it. Oh, goodness gracious. Check that out. Notice how Saraswara is always separate from the body, our point of connection with the divine. So, this book, The Occult Meaning of Masonry, its symbols and the chakra system, written by none other than the professor. Oh yeah. Now, goes without saying, none of these books have ever been endorsed by the author. Nobody has gotten me to promote their book, and I'm not doing this because someone asked me to. I'm doing this because I'm looking forward to digging into this content, and I respect the author and all his mysteriousness. But yo, the fact that the research now is really connecting the dots between the Eastern tradition and the Western tradition, I think that this is something that a lot of people have missed, right? Like Dion Fortune says in the Mystical Kabbalah, most people don't know the origins of what they practice. And anybody who's out here doing any type of ceremonial magic must understand that their practice originates in India, comes from the East, right? All this Golden Dawn, all this Thelema, right? Anything that you've heard about as far as doing these rituals with candles and spirits and all that good stuff, more than likely 9 times out of 10, these practices originated in India, right? If you recall, even for those of you who actually watched Bobby Hemmett and listened to what he was talking about, he started out very African and Kemetic, but the more that he studied, he kept going back to the older texts, and he started saying things like, show me where it happened in the ancient scriptures. If it's not there, then what you're talking about is not legit. He kept talking about the Vedic texts, right? From India. The Upanishads, the Tantric texts. This is the origin of what we call magic and spirituality and all that good stuff, right? Of course, every, civilization across the world had their own brand, but what we've got today that we know of as spirituality and ceremonial magic and all these traditions have their origin in this place, right? The Vedic texts are some of the oldest texts ever discovered, and they contain the tantras contain so much advanced information that there's literally nothing new under the sun. All the things that science is coming up with now as far as their quantum physics and all these metaphysics and all that good stuff, it all can be found in the tantras, right? I just researched yesterday how the split experiment, where they're trying to decide if light is a particle or a wave or a ray, that was written about thousands and thousands of years ago in the Vedic texts. There's literally nothing new under the sun. Atoms and the structure of the universe, it has all already been figured out. Western civilization wants to establish its place in history and feel like it, can contribute something. But in all honesty, it's all been done. But anyways, here is an important text that I already know from talking with the author is going to connect a lot of dots between the East and the West. So if you are on the same track as me, studying as far as the roots of ceremonial magic and what actually works, not these new age books that talk about rehashed processes. I like to get to the origin. Well, here's a great book. Haven't read it yet, but like I said, I've talked to the author, and so far what I have seen from him, he's pretty damn spot on. So yeah, like I said, I'm not being paid to do this or anything, but the link is definitely in the description. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because I'm very excited. I'm going to be digging into this all day. Yeah. Well, while I've got everybody here, does anybody have anything they'd like to say? The Benworthy Forest Rad. Welcome, welcome. Keisha Murphy. Greetings. But yeah, anybody have any questions or comments, or what have you been working on recently? Talk to me. Aww, I love you too, I think. What do you guys think about my colorful background? Pretty cool, huh? Same lights I've had since like 2 years ago, but I learned how to use them in different ways. All right, nobody has anything they want to say? No questions, no comments? Are you guys reading Duran and Darshan? Are you doing those meditations? Because I did the audiobook for the Kaya Strathyam and the Chakra Shuddhi. Two extremely powerful practices. If you don't do anything else, those two right there will start to change your life. Gemma Thorne says, been in the underworld lately, so drawn back to studying that. Yeah. Studying this? Isaac says, yes, I've been doing other yoga meditations to help me with the book. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm also studying 3 other books from this group, and it really helps to fill in a lot of the blanks. Yeah. This is awesome stuff, man. I'm so glad that my studies have brought me in this direction. Because if you just stay in like the whole, summoning demons books and the angels books, like it's just the same shit over and over and over again. And I'm so tired of that. Like, I want to know why that stuff works. I want to get to where it came from. And I'm telling you, if you dig and you seriously want to know where this shit comes from, it's going to lead you back to India. I'm telling you. I mean, how can you talk about Kundalini and chakras and meditation if you can't mention India? Venture to Success says, when are you dropping season 3 episode 4? Working on it. Soon though. Rose Jean says, yes, the meditation is serious. Absolutely. Absolutely. My Kaya Strathyam and Chakra Shuddhi and a Japa Jap. At first I was doing those and it was taking about 3 hours, but recently I've been, modifying a few things, and it's only taken me about an hour to do. Mainly those 21 ohms, right? It doesn't have to be long, drawn out ohms. The book talks about how those ohms should be continuous. So, Om, Om, Om. That's a decent speed if you want to go at it that way. That way it won't take you 3 hours. You says, recently I've been mapping out my dream sequences in the physical and relaying them out with my projections. That sounds interesting. Yeah. Cool, cool. All right. Well, I really hope that you guys are studying for real, because, I mean, what good is it to just go on social media and talk about it if you're not doing it? You know what I'm saying? Let the other folks talk about it. Let us be the folks that be about it. You know what I'm saying? After 6 months pass, I want to be the person who's getting better at this. I don't want to be the one who's still talking about the same shit, right? Posting pictures of books that I'm not reading. I'm not that guy. And I know that you all are not those people either. So yeah, If it strikes your fancy, check this book out. The professor is a really cool dude. He knows what he's talking about. He's been around for a long time. He's not one of these new folks that just came out. He's been out here for quite some time. Yeah, if you do a little bit of research, you'll find out who he is. But check the link in my bio. It's not affiliate. I'm not getting anything from it. I'm just supporting a fellow scientist who knows what he's talking about. So yeah, definitely check it out. Check it out. All right, so I guess I'm gonna bounce and continue my practice and my meditation. I'm happy to see that you guys are actually doing it. Like, that's what I'm here for. I don't care about views. I don't care about subscriber count and none of that stuff. It's cool, but what we need are people who are doing this work. That's what's fucking important, right? For the 5 of you out there who feel me, thank you for being on this path. For real, for real. All right, well, I'm gonna get back to it. I just wanted to show some support for the professor and his diligent research. I mean, geez Louise, this book is damn near 400 pages. 400 pages of the correspondence between Freemasonry and the chakra system. All right. Like I said, if you respect Bobby Hemmitt's work, this is where he was getting to towards the end of his tour. He was getting towards the Vedic shit, right? Getting towards the tantric shit. And that's where we're at right here, right? Dharana Darshan, right? This Kundalini Tantra. This is where he was leading to. So this is where it is. This is where the work is. When we say do the work, this is the work, right? So keep studying, keep practicing. This is TK Trav, aka Travis Magus, here with LVX777. I love you guys, even if you're not doing the work. Because if you're watching my channel, one day you will. Peace.